Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here. My name is Elliot. What have I just said? I'm going to be showing off some new things that I've bought, some upgrades to the channel, stuff that I've been really wanting to get for a long time and get sorted for a long time, but I've just been really unorganized. Before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to Established Titles for sponsoring this video. Established Titles is a fun way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland whilst helping global reforestation efforts. It's a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds, or lords and ladies in modern English. You can purchase a title pack which will give you at least 1 square foot of land on a private estate in Scotland, and you can even get a cool certificate to show off just how cool you are. What? They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities called One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future to support global reforestation efforts. It's a great last minute gift, and the first 200 people to purchase a title pack will effectively be next to my plot, so we can be neighbours. Who wouldn't want that? You can hear me playing guitar and screaming whilst you're trying to sleep. They're running a sale right now, so use code ElliotCole and go to establishedtitles.com/ElliotCole to get started. Let's have a look at some of the other slightly smaller, less interesting things that I've bought. Starting with this right here. It looks like a miniature guitar amp, but it's actually a fan, an extractor fan, which isn't working. Oh, it wasn't plugged in properly. Oh my God, that is powerful. That's really powerful. So it's basically just a soldering extractor fan, and it means that I won't be able to talk while soldering anymore. But it will also mean, hopefully, that I won't do myself any harm with the fumes. So this cost £60. It's solid metal. It's absolutely robust to a level that it probably really doesn't need to be, but it looks absolutely bloody fantastic. It's got this really nice handle on the top. This is like a HEPA air filter thing. It came with a bunch of replacement filters, and it's got a nice little switch here. And that is that. So there we have it. There's the fan. Behind it is another upgrade. I also bought this. It's just a desk socket thing. I needed some because there's no sockets on this little workbench, so it's got 2 USB ports as well and 3 sockets. Absolutely perfect. But yeah, there we have it. Desk plugs. Now, this might not look like much of an upgrade, but my goodness, have I needed one of these for a long time. I've been using this sponge to try and clean the tip of my soldering iron for so long, and it's gotten really bad. So I've bought this because hopefully this will make a bit of a difference. The other thing I also bought was this, which is a replacement tip for my soldering iron. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to salvage this one, but also I think this has got a slightly finer tip on it. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it looks pretty much identical, but it's got a little sort of kick up to it, so it means I won't have to hold the soldering iron so flat in such an awkward way because it's got like a bit of an angle there. But yeah, really excited about that. But I guess one thing that we can try in a second is actually cleaning this tip, and that also means we can try the extractor fan, and it also means that we can try this thing. So yeah, we'll do that at the end of the video, but for now let's have a look at the sort of the main upgrade, which is this. So I was working on this for a while, which some of you might be able to figure out what it is, others of you might not be able to, and I did the whole thing with the naked eye, and then I realized that I'd done it wrong, and this took me several hours. So basically, the reason this is now in front of me is because of that. This cost me about £100, if I remember correctly. It's called the Tom Love 7-inch LCD digital microscope. There's a whole bunch of these on Amazon. I think they're pretty much all going to be more or less the same quality, but all the fancy channels have them, and I would like my channel to be slightly more fancy. So basically, it's a big screen, 7 inches, and it has a capture ability. So it's essentially like a kind of a digital camera. And it's got an SD card here, a little micro SD card. It's powered by USB-C, and it also has a 5 volt out port as well, which is really handy. I imagine, is that going to be for the LEDs, for these LEDs? Yeah, I think it must be. Okay, let's take more of it out. Oh, this is just so interesting. Right, so here is the thing itself. Wow, look at that. That is quite something. So I'm going to assume that this spins round onto here. There we have it. So we have this back piece connected now. And then the next thing is going to be the camera. Wow, look at these. These are just brilliant. Look, they're screws with little sort of plastic ends in them so they don't scratch this. Oh, it properly slots into that bit there. Oh, that is good. Okay, there we have it. That is so exciting. Okay, what's next? So there's 2 USB cables. Let's plug both of them in. So one of the cables is actually slightly shorter than the other one. So I'm going to assume that the longer one is actually to power the device. Oh, okay, wait a minute, please, hang on. Right, and then the smaller one, I assume, is going to be to power the light at the bottom. And then into the bottom here, the lights are on! Oh, this is just so fantastic. I'm glad this can sort of angle slightly because that was way too straight up. Okay, so let's peel this off. There we go. So these lights are quite handy. Look at them. They shine properly bright onto there like that. Okay, we need to get something displayed on the screen. The controller only has 3 buttons on it. Is there a focus? So one thing that's quite cool is there's these wheels at the back, and that is going to lower the screen closer. You know, adjust the screen. And it does get in there real close. So you can see, you know, the size of my finger right there. So it gets in real close. Now, does this record? Does this not record? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Hold the menu button for 3 seconds to enter the video mode. Oh! I was so quick to judge it. I was so quick to judge it. It has a video mode. Oh my god. It's recording! It has a video mode! Oh, that is just so relieving. Oh, that's made me so happy. It works. Thank you, Tom Love instruction manuals. Press menu button for 3 seconds to enter video mode. Oh, that is just great news. That is absolutely great news. How did I do that without a microscope? I ask myself the same question, don't worry. Oh, that is so relieving. That is absolutely so relieving. Okay, now it's time for the soldering iron part of the video, where we clean the soldering iron and hopefully make it look really good. So just a reminder, this is what it looks like now. It's not fantastic. My thoughts are turn on the extractor fan, add a bunch of solder onto the end, and then wham it into here a few times. Whoa! Look at that! That is so cool. Okay, here we go. Cleaning time. Wow. I guess I'm not expecting it to become all shiny, but it's definitely cleaned the tip, and it's done a better job than this thing. So that's that clean now. So the final upgrade is this. It's a stool. It's got a bit of paint on it somehow. I've had it for a couple of weeks now, but I needed a stool to sit at. So that's that. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Bit of a random one, lots of just random stuff. If you did enjoy it, leave a thumbs up. I'll leave links to everything in the description down below. See you in the next one. Bye.